violence. Violence is like a next level. So I told you in our last class also, when the group of individual feel fear or feel disturbed, that is violence. Okay, and also using the power, intentionally using the power to disturb others, that is violence. Okay, according to WHO, the definition of violence is intentional use of physical force or power. So knowingly, when the people are using the physical force or power, threaten the oneself or threaten another person or threaten the against the group or against the community, that is violence. Okay, so against oneself means like when you hurt, when you show your power to yourself. Okay, like self harm or give injury to yourself, it also come under the violence. And another person, like some if your partner or some other person also, if you show your power, it also come under the violence. And against a group, against a community, when you show your power, it also come under the violence. The resulting in injury, death, psychological harm, maldevelopment, physical ailments, when it happen due to the physical force, physical power, it considers violence. Okay, so the behavior involving physical force intended to hurt, destroy, damage, or kill someone or kill something, that behavior we can call as violent. So violence mostly the kind of injury, death, damage, destroy, the type of things happen like within the himself or others or in other community or other groups also it happen. The type of things considers violence. Every year globally, around 1.5 million people are facing the issue or they face the end their life also because of violence. Okay, so from these 1.5 million, just to over 50% of the violent things happen due to self harm, that is giving injury to himself. Like this 50% of the violent things happen. Remain 35% of the violence due to interpersonal violence, like between two different individual, the violence, that is 35% of interpersonal violence. And just over 12 percentage as a direct result to the collective violence, and remaining through some other conflict, all those things. So like this, everywhere we have violence issue from our society. Due to the violence, every year we are facing a number of hospitalization, like hundreds of emergency department visits and thousands of doctor appointments, kind of things happening due to the violence. Okay, so furthermore, violence often related to the lifelong consequences of the victims, because when it happened to the individual, they can't able to come out from that easily. It will store in their mind, or physically they have some issue also. So lifelong consequences victim may face due to the violence. And also like physical and mental health and social well-being also get affect due to the violence. And violence also slow the economic and our social development also, like the entire nation, entire state also may face some issue due to the violence. So violence that much great things. Due to that, like the individual face issue, the community face issue, the society face issue, and the entire country also facing the issue. So that is very serious one. Types of violence, we have different types. Depend upon the issue, we give the name for the violence. Okay, like self harm, domestic violence, sexual violence, community violence, caste violence, religious violence, political violence, economic violence, violence against women, and violence against minorities. Like this, we can list n number of types of violence. So discuss one by one. First one, self harm. So self harm violence means like give injury to himself or oneself, give use the power and give injury to himself, that is self harm, a self directed violence or intrapersonal violence. Okay, so give injury to himself, for example the suicide or like self injury, knowingly make some accident, kick somewhere, advance somewhere, knowingly you give injury to yourself, that is one type of violence. Next one, domestic violence. It's like in interpersonal violence between two different individuals, the violence happen within the family, that is domestic violence, like the conflict or violence between husband and wife, children and parents, grandparents and parents, or grandparents and grandchildren, or the like within the family the violence happen, that is domestic violence. Okay, like the um, dowry demands, or bride burning, wife battering, like this within the family kind of things happen, that is domestic violence. Okay, next one, sexual violence, like sexual activity, or while like a rape or a murder. After rape, doing murder, it come under the sexual violence. Okay, so after kidnap the girl, people are exploit, people are doing sexual activity, well, sexual things, the woman may face number of injury, even sometimes death things also happen, that come under the sexual violence. For example, recently in the Hathras or some other Delhi gang rape type of thing, due to sexual misbehavior, sexual activity, that kind of things come under the sexual violence. Next one, community violence. Community violence means in public place, suddenly the group of people will attack somewhere and someone, that is community violence. So suddenly the issue happen, so people not able to tolerate the issue, so group of people will come and attack the person or some organization, that is community violence. For example, the road accident, any driver made some accident means the relatives or other people not able to tolerate the accident, so group of people come and attack the vehicle or attack the driver. Or any school, or any in school also, some teacher misbehave with students means the group of parents will go and attack the school or attack the teacher, that type of thing. Suddenly it happen, not planned, not organized, but suddenly the one group people go and attack somewhere, that is community violence. And caste violence, between the two different caste, like when the person insult the other caste or tell something bad about other caste, the other caste people not able to tolerate the insult or some other bad words or some other rumors, so the people come and attack the other caste. Between like these two different caste, people used to do violence, that is the caste violence. Even the dominant things, showing the power and insult others, that way the two different caste people used to do violence, that is caste violence. And religious violence, due to the religious reason also, the same like caste violence, like two different religion people, when the people are like showing something, telling something about other religion, like, and also teasing others religious practices and comment about other religious, disturb the other religious practices, like this time two different religious people used to do violence, that is religious violence. Political violence, so political violence also like the same, only two different political party used to do violence, that is political violence, like, to show the power. And due to the power struggle, two different political party used to fight, used to do the conflict, that is political violence. Mostly during election or after the election, the violent things happen between two different political party, like ruling party, opposite party used to do the violence number of places, number of times also, it come under the political violence. And economic violence, like due to the economic exploitation or economic inequality, one sector or one section of people not able to tolerate the economic inequality, so to demand more economic and to not able to tolerate the economic exploitation, so due to the economic reason, the violence happen with the other group, that is economic violence. Like the working class or the lower class people, sometimes they're not able to tolerate the burden economic problem, so they will come out, they used to do violence, that is economic related violence, so it considered as the economic violence. And violence against women, number of violence against women is there, like you know very well, like the acid attack or the dowry deaths or female infanticide, female patricide, sati, sexual abuse, rape, murder, kidnap. Like this, we have number of violence against women is there, so it come under the violence against women. And violence against minorities also, because the dominant people always show the power, they not give equal respect, they not treat the minorities as a like equal level. So against minorities also, violent things happen from our society. Like this, we have number of violence is there from our society. Like the typology, we can list 4 different types: intrapersonal violence, interpersonal violence, community violence, and collective violence. Like this 4 different types we can divide the violences. Okay, first one, in intrapersonal violence. So intrapersonal means within himself or within oneself, that is intrapersonal violence. So like this, giving injury to yourself, ban somewhere and kick somewhere and cut your arm, like that type of things, it come under the intrapersonal violence. Like the suicidal behavior or self abuse come under the intrapersonal or self directed violence. Okay, so and also like parasuicide or deliberately self injury, self abuse, self mutilation, like this type of abuses we can call it as self directed or intrapersonal violence. Next one, interpersonal violence, like between two different individuals, like conflict or violence between husband wife or violence between parents and children, that type of things. When it happens within the family, it considers interpersonal violence. Okay, so like within our friends also, within our inmate also, with our partner also, when we do violence, that is interpersonal violence. So maybe with our close friends, or sometimes we used to fight, we used to do violence in class, in a hostel, something like the type of violence is interpersonal violence. So mostly taking place in the close circle or mostly in the home or within the room, it take place, that is interpersonal violence. So like domestic violence, dowry deaths, honor killing, sati, abuse against elderly, the type of violence we can call as interpersonal violence. So honor killing, so most of you not aware about the honor killing. Honor killing means because of the respect, because of the honor of the family, the parents used to do violence to their own children also, or sometimes they used to kill their own family member due to the respect of the family or honor of the family, that is honor killing. For example, the when the son or daughter not obey the parents, or sometimes the family members do against the family, so for that reason the violent things happen, even they will kill their own family members also, it come under the interpersonal violence. Next one, community violence. So as I told you, suddenly in the community, in the public place, some group of people used to attack the other institution or other person, that is community violence, without any plan, without any idea. Like unrelated people also can join and they also do the attack, they also do the violence to others, to other institution, that is community violence. When the teacher misbehave with the student, or when the doctor like he not do proper treatment, for that time the group of people go attack the school, attack the nursing homes, and sometime like eve teasing, road accident time also, the other people also join, other people also attack the some other institution, some other person. That type of violence we can call it as community violence. Okay, so unrelated people also can join. Even some people may not know each other also, just they come to know so and so things happen means the people also join and they will attack the place. Mostly it happen in the school, workplace, prison, nursing homes. These are the places the community violence may happen, that is community violence. Next one, collective violence. So collective violence is the very broad one. Under the collective violence only, we add the religious violence, caste violence, political violence, economic violence, everything we can add under the collective violence. So collective violence means like two different big group people used to do violence, that is collective violence. So like subdivided into social, political and economic violences, everything come under the collective violence. Okay, the violence committed by the large group of individuals or between two different groups, it happen, that type of violence we can call as collective violence. Like caste violence, religious violence are example of collective violence. Okay, so collective violence we have three subtopic, like social violence, political violence and economic violence. Social violence due to the social inequality, social stratification, people used to do violence, that is social violence, that is caste and religious violence, example of social violence. Political violence due to the power struggle and to prove the power, and during election two different political party used to do violence, that is political violence. Or then state against the state also, kind of violence we can call it as political violence. And economic violence, due to economic reason or economic activity, the violence happen, that is economic violence. Like this, we have number of types of violence is there from our society. Okay. Next one, causes, reasons of violence. So why the violence are happening? Why in our society number of violence happening means, the first one, social factors. Like we have number of factors. I list one by one. First one, social factors, like the social setup, the social condition, reason for violence. The social reason means, social factors means like social traditions, like the traditional mindset. People used to believe the family is so and so, the caste people are so and so, the religious people are so and so. Like this, the traditional mindset, social traditions are there. People want to keep the social traditions. So due not able to tolerate the others, not able to give respect to others, not able to keep the modern or accept the modern technology, modern concept. So due to the social traditions, the violence things happen in our society. And caste and class ego also there in society. That also reason for violence. And inequality and the social stratification, like this, in social setup we have some problems. Due to that factor, the violence happen. That is the social factor. Next one, religious factor. In religion also we have number of restrictions about the change of religion or to follow the religion, communal ideology of the religious leaders, or use of religion in the political field. Like this, religion also have some reasons. We have some factors for the violence. The religions do only the religious activities means we can't able to control the violence. But religions in the politics, religious leaders using the religion for the other purpose, the communal ideology of the religious leaders will reason for violence from our society. Next one, political factors like political struggle, failure of the political leadership during election to prove the political power. Like this, due to the political purpose or to change the government or to make some problem to the government. Like this, some political reason the violence happen. That is political factors. That is the political factors for violence. Economic factors, due to economic exploitation or economic discrimination or loop-sided economic development. Only one side people getting developed, other side people not able to get means the other side people are not able to tolerate the things and they will attack the developed side. So that type of things. Even the displacement and non-absorption of the workers. These are the economic related factors for violence. And psychological factors also. So like in the family, the interpersonal violence things happen due to the psychological factors also. The people are distressed or accept the rumors and stereotype attitude in family, fear of psychosis. Because of this, violence happen between husband and wife. Okay, like when husband not believe the wife, or when wife not believe the husband, there is no proper relationship. The people are fear about each other. Like this, due to psychological reasons also, inmate violence or interpersonal violence happen. So that is psychological also reason. And historical factors, any incidents happen in society, people always keep in their mind. They want to revenge. They want to give revenge for that. So due to the historical reasons also, violence again happening in particular place, particular community. Like any previous years, like partition or past communal riots happen. So those who are affected, the people not able to tolerate, not able to forget the incident. So they always keep in their mind. Anytime the people come again and they used to attack the other people also. That kind of things, that is historical factors also reason for violence from our society. Next one, personal factors. So like personal, individual also reason for violence. Like personality disorder, like suicide or a kind of self-harm things happen due to the personality disorder. So when the person not able to control the mind, he has some personality problem, then the violence happen. And substance abuse, drugs and alcohol, when the person taking more and more, it also reason for the violence. He may use some bad words, he may command about other religion, other caste, other political party, or he may do some violence to himself. So and so the misbehavior also, individual misbehavior also reason for violence. And other factors like poor criminal justice system, our social legislations, it's not that much strict. Immediately they have to arrest, immediately they have to control the violence activities. But sometimes the people support the political party. Sometimes the dominant people also involved in the violence. So our criminal justice system not take action immediately. So meanwhile, the violence develop into the next level. So criminal justice system lack or not proper. That also reason for violence. And social and cultural norms also regarding the gender roles, parent-child relationship. We have number of gap. We have number of restrictions. It also reason for violence. And social acceptability of the violence. It happen number of places people also accepting. And exposure of violence of the mass media. Okay, how mass media portray the issue, it also reason for violence. So you know very well, recently in Delhi, the against the Citizen Amendment Bill, the violent things happen. So number of media portray or exposure the violence in Delhi. So it telecast to other state also. So it happened only in Delhi, but because of media, when the national medias are telecast the issue, it reached to other state also. Then every state people used to do the protest against the other religion, against other community. So and so things happen. So how media showing the violence activities depend upon that also. Violence may develop from a society. And political instability also, when the leadership is not good, always that there is dilemma in political field. The leadership not correct means instability means people used to do something. It also creates some violence. And local drug trade also. So what are the drugs available? How the alcohol things are circulate in the local. Depend upon that also, violence may happen. Like this, we have number of causes, number of reasons why we have violences from our society. Okay, like social factors, religious factors, political factors, economic factors, psychological factors, historical factors, personal factors. Like this, we have number of reasons for violence. Next one, consequences. So what are the impact? What are the consequences we are facing due to violence? So violence, you know, it happened suddenly in a public place. So that time the common man may face some issue, like unknowingly people are cross the particular road. So that people also may face some issue due to the violence. So it affect the every sector, every level. Okay, so I will go one by one. First one, the family. The family face the issue due to violence. For example, if due to the violence, the common man may face some issue. If the common man is the breadwinner of the family, a head of the family means, so you can understand. So the head of the family members, when they face some issue, injury, or even death in the violence means, then the entire family into the poverty. So edging out of poverty due to the violence. And any injury means they have to take treatment. They have to admit in the hospital. They have to spend for hospital, medicine, treatment, all those things. So after that, immediately the family may face the economic problem. So after the accident, after the violence, okay, even because of the hospital admission, the entire family life, entire family setup also get closer. Like 1 or 2 months, every family member is not happy. They always feel sad. They have to spend time in the hospital. They have to spend time in the family also. Some people have go for a job or college or school. Like this, every setup get disturbed due to the violence. So family get disturbed after the violence. If any victims are there in the family, definitely the family may face number of problems after the violence. Next one, community. The local place also get some problem after the violence because of, you know very well, violence means the people used to destroy the or damage the public utility services. Like they will fire the vehicle, like the ambulance or a police jeep or some other shopping things also get damaged. They used to throw the stone. Like this number of unwanted things people used to do. So it affect the community also. So economic problem or economic level also may get affect due to the violence. So like I told you, know, like the caste violence, religious violence time, two different caste people used to fight. That time the other one group go enter the other caste area and they will damage their like water tank or some other temple, some other institutions, some other things they will used to damage. Okay, so they have to rebuild again. It takes some time. So the entire community life also gets disturbed due to the violence. Next one, society also in the state, the entire state also may face problem because of the violence. So after the violence, the government has to take actions about the entire state, like CM or collector or the secretary, everything they have to plan about the state. They have to focus about what to do, how to do. They have to do number of welfare measures to develop the state, to develop the society. So government has to spend lot for the so and so places. So it affect the entire state also. The chief minister also may face some problem. Minister also face some problems to develop to control the violences. So it affect the state level. And last one, it affect the country also, because the number of violence or continuous of violence things happen means it affect our economic growth also. Like no capitalist or no MNC not interest to start the business in the particular type of country, and our like our tourism also get affected because of the violences. So like this, in every violence we have the problem in family, community, society and country. Like this, every level we may face some problems. Like any violence, you can take the example in your mind, like Delhi violence or any Gujarat violence or Mumbai violence. Any violence you take in your example, like due to that, the particular family, particular locality, particular state, particular country face number of issue. Okay, these are the consequences. So overall consequences of the violence is innocent common people who get caught inductionally into the circumstance. Okay, so innocent common people may get affected. Even his auto, his rickshaw, his shop may get damaged. Okay, so because of he made some shop in the roadside means due to violence, people will attack the shopping, people will attack the auto rickshaw also. So the innocent people property may get damaged. So that is the consequences. And also essential public property also, like train, bus, ambulance, police vehicle. These are the public property also get damaged due to the violence. Any political violence or caste or religious violence time, number of government property get damaged, and unity and integrity feelings also get disturbed. Like always, whenever the violent things happen in our society, slowly our unity integrity mind also change. Everybody became very antisocial mindset. They want to give revenge for the other community. Like this way the mindset develop. So unity and integrity mindset, the type of things may get damaged due to the violence. A law and order issue also develop. Like this government has to focus that particular place, like every police or other sector also, other section also has to do some service to the particular society or community. So number of places law and order issues will develop. So anytime anything happen, so they have to implement 144, they have to monitor the particular area, they have to vigilance about the particular community. Like these things happen. So law and order issues may increase due to the violence. And business confidence also may get affected. Like the economic development, like the import export in the local business also may get affected. So it affect our economic development. And communally charged atmosphere may affect our social polarization, like accepting others, be with others, and develop relationship with others. That type of social polarization also may get damaged or may get affect due to the violence. And social harmony is critical in our society, as well as the trade and business also may get damaged. Political socio uncertainty may increase the risk of doing business. Okay, like this, the MNC company not start business in the particular state at particular districts. So you can take an example wherever there is violence means you can take the places there is no business, nobody interest to start business in the critical area, because anytime anything happens, so who ready to start the business. So number of districts, number of state also, there is no that much of business development, there is no that much of industry because of due to the violences. So every violences we create number of issues, we have number of problem or effect due to the violence. So we have to aware about these are the effects, how it affect, what is problem, all those things. Okay, next one, these are some of the images about the violence. So you know, right, how it happened in public place, they damage something, they used to attack others, and auto, rickshaw, train, religious institutions, school, college, workplace, shopping mall. These are the places get affected. They used to burn, they used to damage, like the things happen. Okay, so like this, even people also come with weapon. They used to do attack by harmful things also. So like these things happening from a society due to the violence. Okay, so approach, how to control the violence, approach to prevention of violence. We have two different approach to control the violence. First one, criminal justice approach. Next one, human rights approach. Like we have the two different approach. Criminal justice approach means like using the criminal justice practices like IPC, the kind of legislations that using that we can control, we can arrest the person, we can control the people by use of law. That is criminal justice approach, like house arrest or before that arrest the leaders and like that type of things. Those who reason for violence, immediately we can arrest the leaders, we can arrest the person. That way also we can able to control the violence from our society. That is one that is the criminal justice approach. Next one, human rights approach. Human rights approach means we have number of human rights commission. We have commission for everything, like women's commission is there, minority commission is there, like this we have number of commission is there. The commission will come, the human rights commission also will study the problem. They also recommend to the government to take action, so and so people like this. When the police or government not do the things properly, that time human rights commission also will recommend. Human rights commission also study the problem. They also can recommend to take action. By the human rights commission action also, we can able to control the violence issues from our society. For example, any sexual abuse, sexual violence means the women's commission will come, or human rights commission will come. They will study the problem and they will recommend to the government to take action. Like this, human rights approach and criminal justice approach will help to control the violence from our society. Other than that, we have other things also we have to follow. Through this also we can able to control the violences. First one, to control the interpersonal violence, like between the inmate or between the partner within the family, we have number of violences. So what we can do to control the interpersonal violence? To develop the safe and good relationship with the family members, that is the best way to control the interpersonal violence. So, okay, so without any hiding, we have to show your love, affection equally to all people, and you should not hide. You should not do any type of misbehavior with your partner. If you do like this, we can able to control the interpersonal violence. Like then we have to learn our family values also. So like I told you last class also, family, we have number of family values like sacrifice, love, affection, sympathy, empathy, respect, obedience. Like this, we have number of family values are there. If the people follow the family values properly within the family, then automatically we can able to control the interpersonal violence. Slowly, people also learn from the family. They may use with others also. Like when you are in hostel, when you are in the outside, when you are in the workplace also, we can learn it. We can use it in our day-to-day life. We can able to control the interpersonal violence in your life. So in family, we have to learn number of things. It helps to control. Next one, developing a life skill to the children as well as into the adolescents also. Like number of skill training we have to learn, because when we learn number of skills, we can focus that side. We should not focus the unnecessary, or we not involve the unwanted activities also. So number of violence things happen in our society due to the unemployment. Like, and also like number of people are doing the agricultural occupation. In agriculture, we no need to do job daily. Only morning or evening or only few days if you do work in the agricultural field, that is enough. Rest of the days they are free only. So that is the reason in rural, if any violence means group of people will come, group of people ready to do attack, because of they are in the unemployment category. They no need to do job daily. But we have to change the things. We have to learn some life skill. We have to engage ourselves in number of activities. So when we learn something, when you spend time with number of life skill things, then we should not do we may not do the unnecessary activities. It helps to control the violence activities. And we may go with job. We have to busy in the organization, so we can able to control the violences, or that type of way we can able to control. So life skill training to children, to adolescents, important one, to get job, to change the mind, to change the idea about the life also will happen. So that also help to control the violence. Next one, reducing the availability of harmful items like the alcohol, drugs, substance. That things also we can control. We have to reduce from our community, because when it available, then only people are taking the alcohol, taking the drugs, and they used to do the unwanted things, and they may use some bad words about other community, other religion, other political party, or sometimes we take the self-harm things also. So and so things happening. So we should reduce the availability or the harmful things from our society. It also helps to control the violent things from our society. And reducing the access of harmful items like gun, weapons, knife, that type of things we should control, because when it available, when everybody can buy, when everybody can keep in their house means, then automatically they have the mindset to do violence, and they're not fear for anything, so they go with the harmful items. So that things we should reduce. So even some states, some local also we can buy the harmful items easily. So that things we should monitor, we should control by the state government to central government also. Then only we can able to control the violence issues. Even sometime the materials also must be seized during the violence time, because anybody have materials, anybody have gun in the family, then they can do anything. They're not fear for any government, fear for other person also. That things happen. So material or harmful items also must be reduced from our society. It also helps to control the violence things from a society. So other than that, we have other issue also, other things also we can do. First one, education, awareness. So like we have to create the awareness in school, in college, in the workplace, in society also. When we aware about the impact of violence, then only people may understand the effect, and they stop the violence. So without awareness only, number of people join the political violence, join the religious violence, just like that they can do some caste violence also. So once the people are aware about that impact of violence, then we can able to stop the violence from a society. And media also has to play the important role, because of how media exposure the things, how media portrays such a things, depend upon that also violence may increase, violence may happen in the society. So media has to do the proper social role, and they should not do the unwanted things, they should not show the unwanted things. If the media do the significant role, then also we can able to control the violence from our society. And ideology also should develop, like the both ideology, like religious ideology as well as the economic ideology, that ideology should change. Okay, like economic development ideology means number of company, number of industry, or some other things has to develop in every state and every district. Because whenever there is the company, there is the business, there is the industry means, then people used to go there, people used to do the job, then they may engage in the company, engage in the kind of industry, then it control the violence activities. But when the people doesn't have any proper job, they are in the unemployment category, that is the people used to do the violence in any time, and they used to join with any party also. So we should change the ideology, we should develop the organizations or industrial in number of places. Through that we can able to engage the people, we can stop the violence. And religious ideology also has to change, because nowadays the religions also doing the political role. Even the number of religious leaders also doing the communal way of things also, like communal conflict, communal violence things happen by the religious leaders also. So religion means has to do the particular type of duty only to develop the peace, love, affection, that way they have to focus. So religious ideology also help to control the violence. And last, we can do a number of practices like control of mind, like self control. When you not participate any activities, then we can able to control, like unknowingly, knowingly people participate some violence activity, then only it happening. So you control yourself, control your mind, it help to control the violence. And love and kindness we should practice in our life, and practicing yoga, practicing some meditation or non-violence activities in your day-to-day life also will help to control the violence activities. So these are the some preventions. If you follow in our life, then we can able to control the violences. Okay. So this is the things. So first we have to understand the consequences. So we should not take the violence is just like that. It just affect only the one day or only few days problem, not like that. So because of small violence also, the family, the community, the government, the central government, everybody has to face issue. They are facing issue because of each and every violences. So we should not support, we should not join any violence activities. Okay, so even you can get awareness to others also, should not encourage, should not do any type of violence. Because of violence, the public property get damaged, common man property also get damaged. That's also things happen. So try to aware about these, all those things. Okay, for this purpose only we have this topic in our syllabus to understand the social issues. So blindly people are doing, but behind that we have number of impact due to violence. Okay, thank you.